roster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy nada. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero.
Just about set, and starting this one, Bowden Francis.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
The third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Varsho moving back for it. And that one is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Adley Rutschman. Going 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Fair ball.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Flailed at a splitter in the dirt for strike 3. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one for strike 1. Rutschman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Springer there makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Charlie Morton, what should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That's down and in. And it is 2-1.
Well, that's that Storf right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
There's a strike. One out. Base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Anthony Santander at the plate. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Gary Sanchez. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Runner on the go. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. 0-2 now. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's way high. And a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's out number 2. So up next, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Mullins at second with 2 down. This one in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Foul ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Santander racing after it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Morton, the tall righty, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Bichette checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And that's in the dirt. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
On the ground. Holiday gets it to first. One up, one down. So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. And that one hammered. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Here's George Springer. There's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two out, space is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Kowser right there to make the grab. And top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Puts it away for the out. Adley Rutschman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Santander pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Santander towards the line, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Morton back to work. And that misses. 1-0. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Ernie Clement up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's a little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's in there. And the count is even, 2-2. Up the middle, Henderson. The flip to second. Onto O'Hearn. 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That K is his third. On to the fourth. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Struck him out swinging. The throw to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and that one handled. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kirk to first, not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. A single his first time. And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Guerrero. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 4th, here's Andres Jimenez. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Santander in the box lays off for ball 1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one's in there. And a count 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Outside low. And that's ball 1. That one drifts inside. And now 2-1. Blue Jays down a run. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Oh, he botches it. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This to third. Fires across the diamond. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Pinch hitter coming on, Ryan Mountcastle. Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. Flying to left his first time. So now a pinch hitter, Jorge Mateo. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Little measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Strike 2. Goes down looking. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Springer racing after it. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the land. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Ripped on the ground a second. Quips it to Mountcastle. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
The count is full.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Runner takes off. Up the middle. Mateo sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. And one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Varsho at second with 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. And that is the inning. Back now in Toronto, top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Little back to work. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's inside.
2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
Ball 2.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-1. And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-1. And now Colton Cowser. Fouled off left side. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here is Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ripped to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cowser snags it, and there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Aiken.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Out. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jorge Mateo now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Will Wagner.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And takes low for ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. 2 outs. And that's outside. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Adley Rutschman.
Number 43.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Burr, the 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And George makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And now Tyler O'Neill. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And back now in Toronto. And now here is Dalton Varsho. And there's a ball.
No strike. That's in. Ball 2.
Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Ernie Clement digs in now. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The Blue Jays trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. O'Neill pulls it down, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Burr back to work. Base hit. Gary Sanchez now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside. Ball 1. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Heston Kjerstad. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. So man aboard. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Springer there makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom 9. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. Hit hard on the ground to short. In the dirt, nice pick.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as it...
Felix Bautista on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Jays down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Morton with his first